have to pause this. Where does Jay-Z come into all of this? What is he talking about? Listen, this is what I'm saying. He's not now. The whole internet, all the rappers are going around saying this is.
I like now. If what he said is true about Jay-Z, my thing is this: when did Jay-Z get involved? Megan Thee Stallion is one of his artists. So, this being said that Tory is a ghostwriter for a lot of people. He chooses to go independent and not sign with nobody. So, if Tory was supposed to sign, if Rock Nation asked Tory to sign with them to be one of their ghostwriters because he's so good at it or whatever. Now, and Jay-Z set him up to go to jail forever. How did he do that? People can set you up, but ultimately, you make the decision to fire a gun. When you caught up in a situation, I think they call them a catch-21 or what Kwame call them a do-lo twist. When you caught up in those situations and you make the wrong decision, who set you up? Who put you in that situation? The thing is to get out of the situation by keeping your head, holding on to your senses, controlling your actions, making a wiser decision rather than a angry reaction. So, whatever went down with Megan, even if they say Megan set him up, Jay-Z set him up, because Tory wouldn't have signed with them. What does he expect? Let's say he wouldn't sign with Jay-Z, and he made this decision, this famous night Meg got shot, infamous night Meg got shot. And he didn't sign with Jay-Z when Jay-Z asked him. According to the daddy, he wouldn't sign with Rock Nation, so they set him up, make sure he go to jail forever. If he already has Meg as his artist, and Tory about to blow up, and he want Tory to sign with them as a ghostwriter or whatever they want him to sign for, probably want both of them on his thing or whatever. Did the daddy really, Tory really, really expect Jay-Z to help Tory? Rock Nation to help Tory when Tory refused to sign, according to the daddy? He's going to help the one who signed. Meg signed with Rock Nation. Of course he's going to help his artists. They probably trying to get a whole lot of people to sign or whatever. But if what the daddy say true, and he refused to sign with Rock Nation, of course they're going to make sure Megan is protected. Megan is good. Megan is represented. Megan wins. Of course, they're going to make sure Megan wins this case by doing what they need to do to make sure Megan come out as the winner. Why would Rock Nation help Tory come out as the winner?
It's Jay-Z's fault.
Why would he do that? I don't know all the details behind this how this industry works. I just hear. But from a different perspective, if everything the daddy said is true, Rock Nation and Jay-Z is going to do what they need to protect Megan, to help Megan. That only makes sense. They're not going to do anything to help the one that didn't sign. So, when you go to court and you bank on all that money he spent to get off, which in here, this man they from Canada, and according to some dude on Choke No Choke, said that Tory is from the poor part of Canada. He's not from Toronto where Drake is from. He's from a poor part of Canada, and they said that's where he could be deported back after he finishes time. So Tory pulled them up out of the poor class society in Canada, and you come to America and make all this money off Americans, and the justice system over here is well known. They don't work well for black people, black men, black women. And men have been getting away with beating the brakes off, shooting black women. And those who said something I responded to. Baby boomers, Gen Xers, get shot by the men or whatever. But millennials, as she is, they're not going to put up with that, whatever. You can go look at her channel and see how she said that. But my thing is this. I'm a baby boomer. Over 60. My mama. That a lot of them millennials apparently not aware of are called silent generation. In my computer class, I learned this stuff in my computer class when I was taking a class in creating tech support. We had a website and we created a tech support. And in the studies, I learned this stuff about the generations. And I learned about the silent generation, which is my parents. Baby boomers, which is my generation. Gen Xers, which is my husband's generation. And then they said the Gen X and Y anyway. My husband is the Gen X, and then you got some Gen Ys. And then the millennials, which are my children. The children of the baby boomers and the Gen Xers. And you got the babies, the Gen Zs. Like I said in the comment section on Nose to Hole, I'm a baby boomer. My mama, silent generation. My daddy beat the brakes off my mama. My mama was a fighter. She was a fighter. She fight. My daddy shot at her. almost shot me when I was a child with that foolishness about you out there cheating, but you come home and think the wife cheating and everybody in the bed sleep. I never sleep. I'm up, talking to the angels. I could see angels. I could see the white light angels. I talked to them until I went to school. Then I miss my little friends.
Oh,
But
listen, if you
But I talked to them back then. With all of that said, I grew up in a violent house. Solid generation, yeah. Those men fought, fight, cheat, shoot their women, murder their women. Baby boomers? Oh, heck no. You are not shooting us. Yeah. And my mama never left. Never left. Until it was in the 80s. And she finally decided she was tired of it. He lived 2 weeks when she wouldn't come see him in the nursing home. She died during COVID. And crazy should have been left years ago when we tried to separate them. But anyway, baby boomers? No. You're not shooting us. And we sticking around. Put your hand on me. Pull a gun on me. You ain't gotta shoot me. You just talk about a daggone gun. There's no gun in this house. There's weapons in here. There ain't no gun in here. Because I got a mouth, and I'm going to run my mouth. I don't say what I got to say. And if you even talk about a gun, you ain't got to worry about me being here. Because I ain't getting shot. Like, my mama got shot in her leg. Daddy shot in the refrigerator. Coming in the room because he hear me, little 3-4-year-old walking around in the house because I hear all the commotion in the pitch dark. I could walk in the pitch dark. Walking around, he come in there soft white teeth. Thought I been some man and went to shoot me. And my mama started hollering, telling him that was me. So, first fight, throw me in the fireplace. Fighting over me. I'm 2 weeks old. My daddy tell me these stories. That's how I know. And my mama would confirm them. But, and a lot of the crazy crap we grew up in. We grew up in a war zone. We turned out to be okay. We dysfunctional. 7 siblings. 8 went on the outside. We grew up in a war zone. I guess you know what? Not one of us stayed with a man that beat the bricks off of us. Put guns on us. I had one sister. She did that foolishness. This man, 9 years. He beat her. He put hands on her. She put up that crap. But when she got tired of that crap, having them knots on her head like my mama had on her head, them bust eyes and bust them out like my mama had. And she came home 2 or 3 times. But she came home that last time, my daddy would say, jump on the boyfriend. Or she check up for him the first 2 times. Daddy said, you don't pull over that crap. Oh, well, he said, I mind his business. That last time she came home, and she said, oh, you ready now? He said, yeah. He said, let him pull up. He pull up like he always do. Offer her money to get her to come back. This time she turned down $1,000 when he tried to get her back. And when he went to pull up in yard, my daddy, what I do here going? Don't come in my yard. You can put your hand on my door. Don't come in my yard. He backed the H up out that yard and parked on the side of the road for days trying to get her to come. And she would walk to the road, sit in the car and talk to him. Now, them solid generation men might have put hands on them women. And I'm only talking a certain collective. Because I don't know everybody, because everybody's space is different. But this is the space I live in. Put hands on them. You can put hands on their children. Now, if you're stupid enough to take up for them and don't let your parents handle that, then you get what you get. Me, ain't no man putting their hand on me. We was children. My mama was caring. She gonna pop your butt. She got it first. My dad, we were children. We were adults. Put your hand on us. And guy's gone. He coming for you. I tell, put a hand on me. I tell my mom and daddy. Ain't nobody put a hand on me. Period. And you definitely not gonna put no gun on me, and I stay. You put a gun on me, I'm gone. So, and a lot of the people that I know, my 62 years on this earth, I don't know none. Baby boomers that got shot and stayed. Get in fights, beat up and stay. And I ain't doing that either.
Thought Tory Lanz was gonna walk.
I ain't doing that either. But who are the ones getting shot? Not so much the baby boomers, Gen Xer, not so much. Because I'm married to a Gen Xer. I know a lot of Gen Xer. We saying that, I'm saying I'm older than my husband. Millennials are the ones getting shot by these men, and they're staying with them. They're scared to leave. Silent generation they probably scared to leave. But I know personally something that was men kill them, shoot them and kill them and get away with it. Nothing happens. Like I said in Nosy Hole comment section, I'm glad it ends with y'all because the Gen Z got a chance. They don't got to put up with these men beating the brakes off of them, abusing them emotionally, verbally, physically, psychologically, shooting them, killing them. So, and he said they do got a lot of mammies out there. What they call them mammies? Black male worshippers. All of them out there, whatever. But who are these black male worshippers? They are millennials as themselves. Now, Gen Xers, I seen somewhere, they got black men that love them, that don't beat them or abuse them like that, even though nobody perfect. So they're going to speak well of the space that they're in. I can speak well of the space I'm in, because I'm married 31 years. And pulling out guns and beating the brakes off of me ain't never happened over here. Because I don't mind calling 911. So, in saying all of that, big boomers and Gen Xers are not the ones being shot and staying with these men, and like Megan, lying for these men, protecting these men. Solid generation and millennials are the ones that do that. Because you could be baby boomer, we not sitting back here lying, protecting no nigga, shooting and beating the crap out of us, and we stay. No, that's not happening. It might be some, but the space I live in, for what I know and the people I know and the space they in, don't happen. And they stay and lie and protect to that end. My mama didn't lie and protect my daddy. She just never left. Silent generation, there's no police call. Millennials police is being called and nothing is being done. But this thing with Meg, something needed to be done. The girl was shot. So what if she lied about not having sex? So what if she lied about glass in her foot? She got that solid generation energy. You don't lie, you don't stay, you gonna put up. Back then, their parents, the solid generation, my grandparents, oh, you stay with your husband, you don't leave your husband. Because that's what they taught the solid generation at. The solid generation ain't taught no baby boomers that. I'm a baby boomer. I ain't never heard that. Oh, you stay with your husband. When I got married, the first thing I say, put your hand on me. especially pull a gun on me. Because first of all, you ain't get a chance to shoot me. You start talking gun, I'm gone. They ain't never tell us baby boomers that. The parents of the solid generation told them that. And I know this because my mama told me to go back to your husband, you don't leave your husband. And I got other members in that generation, you don't leave your husband. I heard them say it out their mouth. Our grandparents was living. We heard them say this to our parents. But we said, we not putting up with that ish. Baby generation, baby boomers is not putting up with that. You're not going to shoot us. And we stay there. Don't leave. Lie to the police. We ain't cooperating, protecting the man. It's not happening. Baby boomers, men going to jail. You're going to jail. Period. I call the police, you're going to jail. Period. So, with that said, with the Meg thing, and knows the same what she said about the baby boomers and Gen Xers, the one putting up with that. No, we never put up with that. Millennials put up with that. So it's millennials' job to come up out of that. And I see this starts with me. The millennials are pulling together and putting a stop to this. And that's a good thing. Of being shot, beat up, lying, protecting, staying with these men. And back to the Rock Nation thing. Jay-Z signed. Meg is Rock Nation artist. He is going to look out for her interests over Tory interests if what the daddy say is true. That he wouldn't sign with Rock Nation so they make sure he go to jail forever. You shot their artists. You did not sign with them. It's a man's world. So if you'd sign with them, then they would make sure he didn't go to jail forever. But they didn't stop him from going to jail forever. Why? They don't have no monetary interest in this man. And what the daddy said too, he didn't sign with him. Why would he not protect Megan? Make sure Megan get justice. Why would they not do that? Megan's their money. And I heard somebody say they're gonna Rihanna her. Megan can blow up after this. A lot of people mad, a lot of men mad. But if you look at the times we're in, as of December 21st this year, we are officially in the time of Aquarius. Pisces is gone. Aquarius. I'm thinking that song of the 50 Mission. Something out of Aquarius. Aquarius. I can't think of the first part of that word, but the song is in my head. Age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius. The age of Pisces left December 21st, and the age of Aquarius began December 21st this year. So, the energy is no longer working where you can do what you want to black women and get away with it because from your perspective, she's a hoe. From your perspective, she lied. From your perspective, she ain't nothing. From your perspective, she sleep around. As if she ain't sleeping around with you. Anyway, this is my thoughts from a different perspective. So, if you like from a different perspective, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time with more from a different perspective. Bye.